Hi, Joe Murphy. This is part 5 of Life Principles, the Psychology of Leadership. And this is so important for those of you who aspire to move into management and to become very effective in managing or leading your people. The critical aspect that we've been covering these past 4 sessions is that we developed life principles that were formed when we were children. And in many ways, they hold us back. So, when we form these life principles, these were beliefs and interpretations that were given to us by authority figures, parents, grandparents, teachers, religious figures, the Boy Scout leader, whomever it was. They gave us some ideas and principles. They said things that we believed in and we took as true. Many ways, they were good, okay? I'm going to come back to that in another session. Not all life principles are dysfunctional. They really serve a purpose. However, some of the life principles that we were given or that we took in and learned still govern the way we function today. In other words, they dominate the way that you relate to the world. As a result, you never experience reality. You don't experience reality. You're always seeing through your life principles. You're seeing the world through these filters or lenses. And everything that you experience goes through these filters, which allows certain things in and doesn't allow certain things in. And it keeps you from seeing things that you have been conditioned to see. It continues to keep you seeing things that you've been conditioned to see. And that's where the limitations come in. And even if and you all know we have self-limiting beliefs and ideas. This is part of those life principles. And we relate to others through these filters. So as we carry forward, so we've talked about this in the previous session, but as we go on, I want to talk to you about what you can do about this, because do life principles really affect how we see the world? And the answer is absolutely yes. I want you to think of it this way. Here's a filter. It's a dirty filter, okay? Some of these life principles came to us as children. We may have picked up something along the way, such as an idea. A teacher may have said something like this: "You're not good at math." And so that got onto our filter. You're not good at math. So you got that going. That blocks us. You might not be good at singing. So you got that filter going on. You're never going to amount to anything. So you got that blocking. So the things that come in now block your perception and only allow the things that you believe in to come through. And they keep you from seeing reality. So let's step back. And what I'm trying to get to, because this affects your leadership. Let's take this whole different view. This is a clean filter. What if we can remove all our past ideas and concepts and start with new ones today as adults? Think about the change that you would undergo. That's where I want to get to, because they keep us locked into the past. This is my diagram of a filter, and we see through this filter. But I think that, specifically that example, I hope demonstrates to you the problem of seeing reality, because we're seeing reality through this lens. What we want to do is see reality with no filter and get as close to no filter, or at least a clean filter. Or what if these are false filters? And if you can get past that, and I'll show you something in another session about this outer layer of our filters and how it protects us, this self-preservation aspect of being human. Now, the question comes to me all the time: do they skew reality? And the short answer is yes, as I just said. We never see the world as it is. We see the world as we are. Okay, does that make sense? We see the world as we are. Now, in the next session, I'm going to cover some aspects of how do I identify my life principles? How do I identify the ones that are not working for me, that hold me back, that skew reality so much that I can't be observant enough to know what's truly going on? I'll cover those and many other things in the next sessions. Thanks for watching. I'm Joe Murphy, and I'm here for your success.